Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me is Jared Lazerson. He's the CEO of North Bay Resources. Jared, good to speak with you today. You've just announced an agreement to acquire 100% of the Mount Vernon mine in Sierra County in California. Tell us a bit more about what you're acquiring and the potential you see there.
Yes, big acquisition for us. Mount Vernon mine is proximate to the richest mines in North America historically, the original California gold fields. It's a very interesting type deposit. A lot of people probably are not familiar with this. This is what's called a paleoplacer deposit. Um, as with modern placer mining, this is essentially was a riverbed that dried up, but this occurred 300 to 400 million years ago. So it then became a sedimentary deposit, sort of a composite conglomerate deposit. Um, but it's not all that deep. Because it was a riverbed, it's extremely well defined. This has been well mapped throughout the region, and the gold sits just like it does in a placer deposit in the bottom, say 8 to 10 feet, with the bottom 4 or 5 feet being very rich. As I mentioned, this mine is an undeveloped mine, but it is proximate to the richest mine, the Ruby mine in North America historically, and it is on the same channel um, with the Ruby mine. Historically, there are very high grade nuggets found. I believe there was one even on this property found grading 90 ounces just in one nugget. So the long and the short of it is the mine is permitted. It has existing infrastructure. We will start test mining almost immediately and then ramp up to about 100 tons per day, a gross, 3 truckloads, tracks or dump trucks a day net to our mill.
And this, yeah, I mean, as you said, you mentioned the mill, so this dovetails in really nicely with your Bishop Gold mill. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the mill is 100 tons per day um, uh, uh, in terms of our throughput, total throughput. Really, the projections, the economics on this, the existing exploration at Mount Vernon is coming in well north of 1 ounce per ton. So we're looking at some ballpark numbers, 90 tons per day, 1 ounce per ton, 90% recovery. We'll finalize that with metallurgy testing this month, but this ore is easily separated. Like I said, it's a placer type ore. It's hard rock, but it is a placer type ore, very clean, fairly easy to separate. So we're looking at about 80 ounces a day. Quick math, that puts us at about $200,000 a day gross. And um, we have some costs, obviously, and a partner on the mill, but we're looking at probably netting, if everything goes smooth, well over $100,000 a day. So, mining business, as we discussed, pretty simple when you get to it. This isn't really an exploration play. It's all this is well defined, well laid out. The processing mill is in place. The mine now is in place. The other comment I'd make on the mine and the relationship with the mill is at the existing processing rate of 100 tons per day, this mine should give us sufficient high grade feedstock for many years into the future. Potentially long after I'm gone. The current tonnage estimate and on the mine based on the known channel is almost 1 million tons, 984,000 tons, almost 1 million tons. Obviously, at 100 tons per day, you're looking at about a 50-year life. But clearly, we would look to expand or develop our processing, upgrading our processing at some point in the future. Right now, we just want to get our kind of initial flow going and see how it goes. Obviously, the unspoken here is, we're looking very good as a company. Very quick growth. We just acquired the mill in April. Now we've acquired a major mine, permanent mine, with a permanent mill. I cannot underscore obviously the price of gold. So, there is some, I did have a vision about a year ago about this, but I did not foresee how geopolitics, softening monetary policy, a softening U.S. dollar, and just Main Street demand for gold combined with obviously central bank demand has really solidified gold. And there are just so few ways to invest in gold without just buying it or buying into major gold producers, Barrick, Newmont, Kinross. They're all fully valued. The only way to really leverage the price of gold without having to wait till the next cycle, another 10 years, is to buy a new gold producer, a new gold mine. The exploration game is a tough gig, no matter how you slice it. But this kind of new innovative gold mine, really high grade or with small processing facilities, with small footprint, in North America, in California. So obviously very safe jurisdiction. It's pretty exciting.
Well, Jared, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress you make there. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Great, thank you.
That's Jared Laserson, the CEO of North Bay Resources.